Hey guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. Today we are going to be making Ghana light soup. It's a cook with me, so stay with me. Do not go anywhere. As you can see, I'm already doing my dishes. So I'm going to be showing you tips on how to keep the snails crunchy and the fish from shredding into the soup. Hello guys, so as we are going to be making soup, these are my ingredients. So I have here with me garden eggs, pepper, and then green peas. It's called Kwahu Nsusaa in my native language. So I'm going to be washing them. This is how it is. I'm not going to add any salt. I'm just going to boil it like that. So I'm trying to take the scales off from the fish, okay? And then also remove the inside bit of it. Now I'm done with the fish. So here it is. Clean it up nicely. And some salt. And then some black pepper. And then some ginger garlic spice. Guys, in order for your snails to be crunchy, you have to sprinkle salt on it when boiling. So these are my garden eggs, still cooking. On the other side, I'm also boiling my 3 tomatoes and 2 onions, which I'm going to blend and then add it together later. I specifically did not add the onion and tomatoes into the garden eggs because I just want to boil the onion and tomato water together in the blender. I don't want to add any more water. You see the snails are cooking now. Snails are very good in nutrients like protein and amino acids, even more than eggs actually. So these are my snails now. If the snail is the water coming out for the snail is no longer slimy, then that means it's well cooked. You can see this is the fish, preventing the fish from shredding. Okay, so I think I tried. I didn't put any now. There's little water. Okay, yeah, so I didn't stir it up. Don't stir it up if the fish is very small. So everything is going pretty much well. I hope you are following, guys. So I have my onion and tomatoes here. I already boiled the snails, which I have them here. And then my garden eggs and peppers are also here as well. So now I'm going to take off the garden eggs and peppers and then blend them right away. Garden eggs, they are done when it changes color. It looks like this. Before it was like bright yellow, but now it's a bit dim. And then the pepper and then the peas as well. Even the peas are not as green as they used to be, and you can use a fork to check. You realize that it's actually softer. So I'm putting the garden eggs and Nsusaa. That's what it's called in my local dialect. So I'm going to blend them nice and smooth. My burner is like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like 5. Yeah, if your burner is not like 5, if it's just like 2, you can actually just blend the onion and tomatoes and everything, all the ingredients in one pot. Okay, but I'll show you later on how, or the reason why I'm doing this. As the name suggests, light soup, so it has to be very light. So I added water and then I stirred it up a bit. So you can see some of the seeds are still in it. That's the reason why we use the colander, because we don't want the seeds to get into the soup. You see, now the seeds are out. You don't want that in there. Pour more water into the blender to get rid of the rest of the garden egg bits in the seeds. So final draining. proper the soup. Taking the snails, and then I'll cut the head and some bits that I don't want off. So this part is the head part, so I'm going to just chop them off. And I don't see people cooking with that in the recipe, so I just cut them off. So now as I touch it, I realize it's not slimy. Okay, that's the most important thing. If the water from the snail is still slimy, that means it's not well cooked. So here they are. Back to the onion. The onions are cooked now. So the onions are cooked now. Now, let me tell you, the reason why I didn't want to add the onions and the tomatoes is that I want the water that's going to come out from the onion and tomatoes. I don't want to, you know, drain it like I drained that from, like I drained the water from the garden eggs. Okay, you have to try, you know, mash it up a little bit. Blending the tomatoes and onions together with the water. And for this, I'm not going to drain any part of it, so it has to blend thoroughly. Okay. Now, as is boiled, I'm going to be adding one shrimp for taste. This is actually a shrimp cube. Okay. Because I had salt in the snails and then salt also on the fish, so I want to add it and then taste it before I decide to add any salt, and also to know which amount I'm supposed to be adding. Nutritious because of the garden eggs. They are all vegetables. They are very, very nutritious. The green peas is very good for generating blood. Okay, so wherever you see that, just buy it because it's really, really good. As this is happening, I'm going to be washing the utensils. I can't wait to eat. Okay, I can't wait. I'm so hungry. Oh my god, I'm so hungry. What are you going to eat in this way? For me, I'm going to have it with fufu. I'm going to actually use the fufu flour. Ta-da! So I'm done washing the dishes. Voila, mademoiselle. I'm going to add my snails. Okay. It's going to be easy. It's such a delicacy, guys. Wow, 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 wow. Be adding my Aidan fruit. This is called Prekese in my local dialect, okay? And this is very nutritious as well because it prevents heart diseases, and it's also possesses antioxidants and anti-inflammatory properties. So it's very, very good. Like I said, this is a nutritious African soup. Okay, so now I cut this bit, you know, this is the end of it. Okay, so I cut this bit so that the taste and the smell will go into the soup, because if this bit is there, it will not be able to penetrate, because that's the end of it. Prekese smells so good. I'm not even exaggerating, it smells so good. And so now you can tell the soup is almost done, like it's getting done. And my mom gave me a tip, okay? And this tip was also given to her by her grandma. So she said, this bit of the soup, like, you know, when you're making soup, this bit where it gets stuck by the pot, this bit, okay? Don't leave it there, okay? When it comes there like that, pick it up and put it back in the soup. That's like the ingredient right there. That's like the tasty part of the soup. Now, the soup is almost done. I'm going to be adding my fish in there. You know, I've not, so then the little bit of water from the fish. You know, I've not added salt yet, so now I'm going to be tasting it. So I know how to. Now the soup is done, and the fish didn't shred. The snail is in there. We have our Aidan fruit also in there. Okay, this is it. Okay, guys, this soup is the bomb. If you can hear me, thank you so much for watching till the end. Give me a thumbs up, try the recipe, and do subscribe. Thank you.